Engineered floors. There's a mountain of them out there, isn't there? How to decide? That's a question I've been asked hundreds of times over the years.
You're going to hear different opinions from everyone on this one, and some of it may have to do with what the guy or gal selling you has, and may not really be what's best for you. I'm going to try to take this in a different direction because it should be about you, your home, and what you get out of it.
Dirt cheap is a category that typically sees very thin engineered or only 5/16 of an inch thick. Add to that, the actual hardwood is only about the thickness of a business card. You may find some thicker ones, but they all have one thing in common, a cheap Luan plywood core. Some are actually installation friendly, but it's far more hit or miss. This is where most people start looking when they know nothing about hardwood floors. It's almost tragic as there's far less selection and they're often 5 years or so behind trends, especially today with wide plank floors. Finishes won't be superior, but hey, it's a functional floor and good for the first-time home buyer that wants an improved look instead of carpet. And about the veneer, wait, some of you may not understand it.
Veneers are the actual hardwood that's used above the plywood core. Most will often call it the wear layer. Kind of confusing, huh? It's actual hardwood and really doesn't wear out if that's what you were thinking. The wear comes through the actual finish that's used on top of it.
Mid-quality is where most of the common USA manufacturers and better imported hardwoods lie. And they're there for a reason, as it's an affordable product for most. You'll also find some of the more trendier hardwoods that you won't find with the two already covered. You'll notice the differences in veneer thickness. Not all manufacturers in this category will be the same either, as veneer thicknesses will be all over the map, but in the 2 to 3 millimeter area. It's almost as bad as walking down the light bulb aisle at Home Depot.
The question by many is, do I really need a thick veneer? Or will this one work for me? For most people, the answer is yes. This one will work for you, unless you plan on staying in the home for an extended period of time, where a 3 millimeter veneer or thicker is best suited. Thicker veneer engineered can survive complete refinish jobs far better than the others, should you tire of the color or inevitable damage caused by scratches, dings, dents, and who knows what else. I just find too many mislead consumers about how many times these floors can be refinished. Let's just say anything over 3 millimeters is the safest bet.
High quality is usually about thicker veneers and in most cases longer board lengths, instead of what seems to be standard with some of those mentioned already. So who makes a high-quality engineered floor that fits into this category? I used to think Canadians until I discovered American-made on the less traveled roads. Board lengths that go to 8 feet instead of 32 to 48 inches, and a wear layer over 5 millimeter. Distressed engineered is the wild card, but it all depends on what you want out of it. After all, it's your home and that's that. Pillowed edges can be troublesome if there ever comes a time when you say, "What was I thinking?" and want a complete new look. You can forget this one, but the next one will work with a much thicker veneer or the part that gets sanded if need be.
There's more to engineered floors, but I hope I covered the basics for you. Just keep in mind, it's not always about the thickness of the veneer or wear layer. It's what you want out of it for your own home.